Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Adams Rite number 4000-021-335 Black Trim Strike. This is for their LongBolt. And this is basically a strike plate. This is a strike plate to go into generally a frame. It could go into the inactive door of a flat inactive door as well. Generally pairs of doors, I see those radiused. Not necessarily. The LongBolt is that Adams Rite has their bolts that come up. Well, they've got different projections of those, and the bolt that's physically longer needs a taller prep. And it is trapezoidal shaped in the sense that it's wider down here than it is up here, and what that serves to do is not only account for a minor amount of misalignment between where the bolt will throw and be caught into the strike, but also as you throw the bolt and draw the bolt up horizontal, it will of course get corralled into that more narrow space and then really secure itself and draw the two doors into a centerline alignment. This is the 4000-021 and a 335. That's a black finish. Okay, this does have radius corners. I think they're 5/16 radius corners. We'll take a look at that. Does include screws, 2 machine and 2 wood screws. Number 10. Now there is a link below this video called Product Catalog that we can take a look at, and it will show us the 4000-021 Trim Strike. We can see from that the page 2 that it's 4 7/8 tall, and that it is 1 1/4 wide. Yep. Those radius corners, I don't see where they call them out there, perhaps on the template, which we'll get to. On that product catalog, you'll see other strikes that go along with their hook bolts. The MS 4002 armored strike reinforcement, I have sold that in the past, and I can tell you that it is a substantial piece of equipment and is known to substantially increase the security of that frame. On the bottom of page 2, you're going to see how the part numbers are put together. 4000 is the trim strike. The 01 is the box strike, which will include a dust box that will go behind it. A dust box is a piece of equipment that is used to not only close the hole off in the back of the strike preparation, but also to prevent the encroachment of materials from the wall to encroach into the living space. Now back down to that part number, 4000. Ours is an 012. 0 stands for flat. If you are doing a pair of doors and you have a radius style on the inactive, you'd want the 1. The middle digit is a 1. All standard MS locks with 1 3/8 bolt throw. Okay, they do make a short throw. This is really for the standard. Then the third value is a 2, which means rounded corners. Okay, you can see the option there of square corner as well. If you're doing aluminum, you probably want to leave it radiused and just mortise it out or with your router. Then the last 3 digits, 335 black anodized. Let's hop over to the link to the instructions, and that is a 2-page affair, and that document's also included with your paperwork. Looking at the 4000 strike, I am looking for the radius, because now I'm desperate to know. I don't see it on the uploaded document. Yeah, nowhere am I seeing it. That is odd to have something omitted in error. You obviously need to know that. My experience with these strike plates is that it's a 5/16 drill bit, the radius is 0.156. 0.156. And that's sure, I see no reason. So 0.156 radius, I think you might agree that that looks like it's less than 3/16 radius. So my experience with Adams Rite tells me that it's a 5/16 two-flute bit that you're going to need to achieve that 0.156 radius. Now, the important thing that's on there is the reference to the location of the 4000 strike in relationship to the center line of the cylinder, not the lock body, but where that cylinder is going to be installed. Depending on the model of bolt that you're running, you're going to drop that down that particular dimension. Okay, so either half of an inch or basically 13/16 down to the top of the strike, and the rest is laid out there. 1/8 of an inch thick. That's of course typical for aluminum storefront. Page 2, same sort of baloney that they're giving you there. Although they do give you a reference from the center line of the lock, so that is certainly nice to be able to see. 1.5 inch relocation, center line of the lock to the center line of the strike when you're using the MS 1850 S050. Anyway, you see it there, or it's 1 1/8 inch if you're dealing with the more garden variety MS 1850S or the MS 1837. So just follow your relocation. What I'd like to do is put the two pieces together and do a reality check on it and say, well, does that look like 1 1/8 inch? Put a tape measure on it and double check before I cut anything. I made that type of mistake once and it still bothers me, even though it was not a big deal, easily recoverable. Reality check is really what saves the day a lot of the time. Measuring twice and a reality check. Finally, there is a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Adams Rite products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. If you have any questions on the Adams Rite, their part number 4000-012 in a 335 finish, or any other Adams Rite product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you very much.